Hi, my name is Amar. In this video, I will discuss how to check the internet connectivity in Flutter using connectivity package and using GetX. Here I have created a project named as Flutter GetX Internet Check by using the getCLI tool. Okay. After the project has been created, in the pubspec.yaml file, I have taken this connectivity package. The link you can find in the description of my video. Okay. Now after that, here I have created a folder. Inside the modules, I have created a folder named as network, which contains two subfolders, bindings and controllers. Inside the controllers folder, I have created a file named as network_controller. If I open this file, then you can see here I have created a class named as network controller, which is extending getX controller, and it contains two methods, onInit and onClose. Okay. And in the bindings folder, I have created a file named as network_binding. Here you can see I have created a class named as network binding, which extends binding, and in the dependencies method I have initialized the network controller. Okay. Now the network connectivity check code I will write inside the network_controller file. Okay. Let me write the code here. First of all, what I will do, I will create a variable here named as connection status. Okay. This variable will contain what type of connection is there, whether it is a mobile connection or Wi-Fi connection or there is no connection. Okay. Initially its value is 0. This means there is no connection, and I am making this variable as reactive by using .obs. Okay. After that, here I will create the object of a class named as connectivity, which is provided by the connectivity package. Let me create the object. Here I have created the object. Okay. After that, inside the onInit method, here I will call a method init connectivity. Okay. This is a user defined method. This is not a predefined method, right? And so here I will create this method. Okay. Inside this init connectivity method, here what I will do, I will create the object of connectivity result. Okay. Connectivity result, let me give the name as result. Okay. After that, here I will use try, and here I will use on platform exception catch e. This means if there is any exception, then what I will do, I will simply print it in the console, print e.toString. Okay. Now inside the try block, here I will write the code. Okay. Now inside the try block, here I will write result equals to await connectivity dot check connectivity. This means it will check the internet connectivity, and after that what type of connection is there, that will be stored inside the result variable. Okay. Now since it is await, here it needs to be async, and after that here I will declare the return type as future of void. Okay. Now whatever type of connection is there, that is stored inside the result variable. Now here what I will do, I will return, and here I will call another method update connection status. Okay. And inside the update connection status, what I will do, I will pass the value of result. Okay. Obviously this is a user defined method which I need to create. Okay. This method I will create below. Here let me copy the name, and here update connection status. Now what type of parameter it is taking? It is taking a parameter of type connectivity result. So let me copy this, paste it here. This is the method body, and here I will use switch, here I will use switch. Inside switch I will pass a result. Okay. After that, here I will use case connectivity result dot Wi-Fi. This means if there is a Wi-Fi connection, then the value of connection status variable I will set as 1. If you remember, here I have created a variable named as connection status. Okay. So if there is a Wi-Fi connection, so the value of connection status will be set as 1. Okay. After that, break. Now let me copy this, paste it here. if there is a mobile connection, then the value I will set as 2. Let me paste it once again. If there is no connection, then the value I will set as 0. And if there is an error while retrieving the connection information, then here I will use default, and in the default what I will do, I will call that get.snackbar. Here I will give the message as network error, and here I will give the message as fail to get network connection. Okay, now let me give a semicolon here, and after that here I will use break. Okay, now after that, in the on close method, what I will do, in the on close method I will simply dispose the connection subscription. Okay, connection subscription I have not created, that I will create later on. Now let me move to the network binding. In the network binding, as I told you that I have already initialized the network controller here. Okay, now here in the main.dart file, what I will do, here I will use initial binding, and in the initial binding I will initialize the network binding. Okay, so whenever the network binding will be called, it will automatically initialize the network controller, right? Fine. Now here let me bring the output. Okay, now after that what I will do, I will move to the views folder of home. Now here I will display what type of connection is there. Okay, so in the body I will simply use this text widget. Let me remove this. Okay, and inside the child, what I will do, I will use the OBX widget. Inside the OBX widget I will use the text widget, and in the text widget here I will write, or let me do one more thing. Here I will create the object of network controller. Okay, sorry, network controller equals to get.find. After that here I will use network controller. Okay, good. Now here inside the text widget, here I will write network controller dot connection status dot value. Here I will check what is the value of the connection status. If it is equals to 1, this means it is connected to Wi-Fi. So here I will use a ternary operator, and here I will write Wi-Fi connected, right? But if it is not 1, then I will check if its value network controller dot connection status dot value equals to 2. This means if its value is 2, then obviously it is connected to mobile internet. But if its value is not 2, then obviously there is no internet connection. This means none of the condition is satisfied. This means there is no internet connection. So here I will write no connection. Okay, let me shrink this. Okay, let me put an enter, then it will be clear to you, right? So if the value of the connection status is 1, this means it is Wi-Fi connected. If the value is not 1, so I will check whether the value is 2 or not. If it is 2, this means mobile internet is present. But if the value is not 1 as well as the value is not 2, this means obviously there is no internet connection. Okay, and after that here here I will use style, text style, and in the text style here I will give the font size as 20. Okay, after that let me do a hot restart. Now if I do a hot restart, then you can see no connection has been displayed. Why? Because my phone is currently in airplane mode, that's why it is displaying as no connection. Okay, now suppose I want to listen for the network changes. This means whenever the internet connection is on or off, that connectivity change I want to listen. For that, here we need to write another code. Here what I will do, after init connectivity, first of all here to listen for the network changes, here we need to write stream subscription, and it will take the type as connectivity result. After that, here I will give the name as connectivity subscription. Okay, and here I will write connectivity subscription equals to connectivity dot on connectivity changed dot listen, and here I will call that method which I have created, that is update connection status. That's it. Means it will listen to the network changes, and whatever be the network status is, that will be passed to update connection status, and this update connection status will check whether it is a Wi-Fi connection or mobile connection or there is no connection, and accordingly it will display the message. Let me do a hot restart. Now you can see the no connection message has been displayed because the phone is in airplane mode. Now here what I will do, I will connect it to internet. Let me connect it to internet, then you will be able to see. Okay, now if I go to the output, then you can see mobile internet. Okay, because it is connected to mobile internet. Now let me off the internet connection, then you can see again no connection. Now if I again connect to internet, then you can see mobile internet. This means it is listening to the network changes. Okay, this is how we can check the network connection in Flutter using GetX, and this is the entire code. So the main code here I have written inside the network controller. This is the entire code, you can see. Just have a look. This is the entire code for network controller, and I have initialized this network controller. Or let me do one more thing. In the on close method, what I will do, the subscription which I have created, that I will close, and to do that, in the on close method, here we need to write a small code, that is connectivity subscription dot cancel. Okay, this code we need to write. And in the network binding, what I have done, I have initialized the network controller. In the main.dart file, what I have done, in the initial binding, I am just calling the network binding, and whenever the network binding will be called, it will initialize the network controller. And in the home view, you can see I have wrapped this text inside the OBX widget, and after that I am checking the value of connection status, whether it is 1. If it is 1, this means Wi-Fi connected. If it is 2, this means mobile internet, and if the value is not 1 or 2, this means there is no connection. Okay, this is how we can check the internet connectivity in Flutter using GetX. I hope you have liked my video. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you so much for watching.